I have some stuff to do this weekend, so I won't be able to record any Silent Hill 2. So instead, this is a good time for a request update, I guess. Just formally addressing any of the requests I've got. If I've left one out, let me know and I'll add it to the description. As well, the ones I can do are in the description. So let's see. Doom 3. As I've said before, my video card is integrated. It bogs the system down, it's terrible. It causes the mouse to lag a lot, even when I tweak it. So, if I did do Doom 3, I would probably die a lot because of the lag. It is certainly possible to do it though. BioShock, I doubt I could run it and record it. Not to mention, I didn't think it was that great anyways, so sorry. Left 4 Dead runs like a slideshow, even when there are only 2 zombies on screen. I have no idea why, so I can't really do it. Fallout 3, definitely can't run and record it. Like BioShock, I found it boring anyways. Tomb Raider Underworld, could probably run it, but recording it is another story, so I doubt it'd work. Half-Life 2, it's done a lot. I don't see much of a reason to do it. I mean, I could, it's no problem, if people really want me to, but still. I actually haven't played it since the Orange Box either, so... Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Same as Half-Life 2. It's been done to death, but like I said before, I could do it. I like the game, I've beaten it quite a few times, so it's no trouble on my part. Silent Hill Homecoming. Comparing Halloween 4545 specs to mine. Until I get a new video card, it's not gonna happen. If you really want to see it though, I suggest watching his. Prince of Persia, the new one. Last time I checked, the system requirements were close to, if not greater than Assassin's Creed. Meaning it's definitely not gonna happen. Fear. I didn't like the game terribly much, but then again, I never really had the time to sit down, I was kind of busy when I first played it. So once again, it's always possible. Fear 2. Glancing at the system requirements, I'm not entirely sure how it'd run. It could be really well optimized for medium-range systems, but I kinda doubt it, so I'll pass on it. Clive Barker's Undying. I've heard of it, mainly because people always say Jericho was a disappointment compared to this, but I've never actually played it. I'm sure I could track down a copy if people want me to. Call of Duty World at War, doubt it. Alien vs. Predator 1 and 2. I could definitely run these. The guy who suggested it said number 2, but why play the sequel before the first one? I could do these, never played them though, so I don't know how they compare to the movies, which I didn't really like at all. But yeah, people want me to. Obscure. Aptly named. I've never heard of it, nor has anyone I know. I can't do it because I don't know anyone who has it. The Path. I don't have a Steam account, but my friend does, and he actually has it. What I could do is record it on his PC whenever he's not busy. He wouldn't mind, he's actually been wanting me to play it. But the problem is, his PC isn't terribly great, so we can run it at a decent frame rate on medium, meaning I'll have to put it on low to record it, and even then it'd be quite choppy. So it's up to you. I could do it, but it won't look that great, and it would probably get pretty low frame rates. I think that's everything with that. But, while I'm here, a couple people have been asking me how the Chronicles of Riddick Assault on Dark Athena is. It's great. It's 2 games in 1, Escape from Butcher Bay, remade with new graphics and a new melee system. I'm not sure if the script was re-recorded or not, but whatever. Assault on Dark Athena, the sequel, also comes with it. It also has a new multiplayer, which the first game didn't have. Online competitive, no co-op. The game is not a typical shooter. In fact, if you try to treat it as a shooter, you will die. On hard, you will die immediately. On normal, you will die fairly quickly. On easy, I haven't played it on easy, but I'm sure you die eventually. It's primarily stealth-based, leading me to think of it as a Metal Gear Solid game in first person. The game is difficult for your first time through. Second time, once you know where most of the enemies are, you can get through pretty quickly. Even on hard, it's not as difficult as my first time through on normal. Personally though, I found Butcher Bay harder on normal, but Dark Athena harder on hard. Probably because Dark Athena is more of a shooter, which brings me to my next point. Escape from Butcher Bay is more like Pitch Black. whereas Assault on Dark Athena is more like Chronicles of Riddick. Butcher Bay is down to earth. It's sci-fi, but it doesn't shove it in your face, like in Pitch Black. It's more about survival, as you don't have a gun for most of it. Dark Athena, on the other hand, is obviously sci-fi, and is more action-oriented, like Chronicles of Riddick. Me, personally, I preferred Butcher Bay just as I preferred Pitch Black. The voice acting is good, especially Vin Diesel, though, once again, going back to the Pitch Black / Chronicles of Riddick thing, you can see the character develop, but it's almost for the worse. In Butcher Bay, Riddick is witty, sarcastic, but serious when he needs to be, like he was in Pitch Black. In Dark Athena, however, he's a lot more serious. Not many one-liners, straight to the point, I work alone tough guy. Though, by the end, you start to see the reason he went back to his I love to fuck with people personality. More human, even though he didn't want to admit it. So yeah, I suggest buying it. Oh, though I almost forgot, trophies. I don't think I'll be getting platinum. Half of them are multiplayer, and some of them are just, gah. Like one, Dominator, which is a silver trophy. Get a 12 kill streak, get a quadruple kill, get the first and last kill in a match, and have a 4-to-1 kill ratio. Now, I don't think you need to do all of it in one match, but even then, it's kind of ridiculous for a silver trophy. The single player ones aren't too bad. Beat both campaigns on hard is probably the most difficult. Collect all the cigarette packs / bounty cards being the most tedious. Either way, great game, I recommend it. Anyways, expect more Silent Hill 2 on Tuesday, probably. If people want me to do any of these requests, they will probably come after I'm done with the Silent Hill series.